How's everybody doing today on this beautiful Sunday morning? It is Sunday, April 13th, 2025. This is Church of Hot Sauce, episode 53. We've got a great lineup of sauces to review today. Some from the Rock and Wings Festival out in Georgia that I picked up, as well as some sauces that I won on Instagram from Funky's, as well as a delicious jam from Death Spiral Pepper Sauce Company. So, pretty decent lineup this morning. Really excited about reviewing these. I've never reviewed sauces from Funky's, and I've never reviewed sauces from Boot Likkers. So, pretty cool day. Let's get right into it. First up, we're going to go ahead and do the Funky's sauces. So first one up is just straight up a Funky's hot sauce from Funky's Hot Sauce Factory. And let's see here. These guys are out of Bellingham, Washington. For those that don't know, I used to live in the great Evergreen State. Lived up there when my dad was stationed at the nuclear sub base up in Bremerton, Washington. So I've definitely spent a decent amount of time up there. Right here we've got Space Madness. Smoked ghost and bourbon infused maple syrup. Let me see if I can get the camera to do a close up on that logo or on that label. Come on. Come on, camera. I believe in you. Come on. There we go. Okay. Funky's Hot Sauce Factory, Space Madness. Gotta love the ornate label here. You got a reindeer or a jackalope, something of that. You got a fox. They're all in space. They've got what seems to be like a peanut butter and jelly in hand. They're having a good time. Oh, it's waffles. I apologize. And we're going to go ahead and give this bad boy a try here. I love pepper-infused syrup. I don't know about anybody here, but pepper-infused syrup is, honestly, it just kicks off your waffles, it kicks off your breakfast. I personally make a Serrano syrup from my company. It's pretty darn tasty, if I do say so myself. But this one is listed as ridiculously hot. So we'll see. We're gonna give it a Taylor Swift. We're gonna shake it up. See what the nose thinks of this. Oh wow. Okay, that smells delicious. Let's see what the ingredients list on this one is here. Put the cap back on so I don't end up spilling it. Ingredients is going to be maple syrup, habanero and sugar rush peppers, apple cider vinegar, apricot puree, onions, dried smoked ghost peppers, wild turkey bourbon, smoked sea salt, celery seed, and saffron. We're getting fancy with it, guys. So the nuances that I'm smelling so far is definitely onions. What is that I'm smelling? Interesting. It's such a vibrant smell. I'm assuming it's from the nuances from the wild turkey itself, as well as the smoked sea salt. Wow. It doesn't really smell sugary like a maple syrup. It smells very savory. This smells really good, guys. Like, I wish you all could smell this. Y'all can. Go buy a bottle. But we're going to see the pourability's like. I'm assuming it's going to be a maple syrup kind of consistency. It's beautiful. It's got definitely a little bit of chunkiness in it, which is good because it means there's more than just that maple syrup in this sauce. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. It smells like if a chili crisp and a maple syrup had a baby, this would be that baby. Mmm. Wow. Cheers. Mmm. 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 Wow. There's a lot to piece together on this one in a great way. Oh my gosh. Wow. Apricot puree, okay. We're gonna do another little taste of that. That is so, it like literally just had to soak that one in. That's how impactful that was. You get the caramelization of the bourbon. Or the whiskey, you know what I'm talking about. It's refined, yet it's sweet. It's not sharp. The saffron, the smoked sea salt, and the seasonings that are in there, the apricot puree, they all play together where it creates, especially apricot being a stone fruit, it's not like a sharp, sweet. It's definitely spicy. It's very earthy and savory, almost like where I said, like almost I felt like there was caramelized onions flavor that was in there. That's so delicious. The peppers that are in there, it's a great burn. You get that beautiful savoriness with the chunkiness and the non-full puree, like not like maple syrup where it's sticky. It's definitely got some texture in there, which is great. It goes into the burn of the pepper. That's really nice burn. It's going to accentuate any kind of like fatty meat that you have going on there. So if you're having like waffles, you're having like sausage or Canadian bacon or bacon, it's fully going to bring out that fattiness with the sugar. Great flavor. Solid burn. We're looking at maybe like a 5 or a 6 on the burn. That's so good. This is definitely not like any other maple syrup that you've ever had in your entire life. Mm. Wow. The way that plays with your taste buds is absolutely magnificent. It's different. It is kind of out of this world. So now I understand the concept of being in space with the label. Wow. Heat's going to be a 5 or a 6, but the flavor is going to be a nice solid 9 out of 10. This is a great maple syrup. Great different something different that you're never going to have to experience until you've had something like this. Absolutely beautiful maple syrup. Wow. This is the sauce that's made in one of the sauces that's made in collaboration with Sweet As Waffles, and I believe that's a restaurant in Bellingham, Washington as well. I'm going to read you what the label says here. We created this sauce in collaboration with our good friends at Sweet As Waffles in Bellingham, Washington. They have been huge Funky supporters since the beginning. So we thought they needed a special bourbon infused spicy waffle topper made with maple syrup, hunk maple syrup from the Upper Peninsula in Michigan, made with love and always funky fresh. That's great. Definitely go out and buy this, experience this. This is definitely a different sauce that you're not going to experience anywhere else. And again, the label work it's like almost holographic. Love it. Love it. Gonna have to make an order on some funky sauces and try out their full lineup for sure. Go ahead and cleanse the palate here. Next up, we've got the Sweet As Sauce, Sauce, S-O-Z. Sweet habanero. And this one, let's see what the label says. Tangy and sweet with a good old kick to your taste buds. Rumor has it that Chuck Norris uses this hot sauce as eye droplets when his are dry. Concocted in the Pacific Northwest, this sauce will send you to paradise and bring you right back to reality with a burn. Enjoy irresponsibly. Sweet habanero. Let's go ahead and it's got the jackalope looking thing from Sweet As Waffles again. So I'm not sure if this is another collaboration sauce. It doesn't seem to be, but love the label work. Again, it's different. Got that guy. He's clearly had some, and he's spitting straight fire. The ingredient list that we've got here. It is a sweet. It was made specifically for Sweet As Waffles. The ingredients list on here, we've got organic apple cider vinegar. It says with the mother. Organic sugar, habanero, and green chili peppers. So very short ingredient list. Nothing wrong with that. I honestly enjoy a short ingredient list from time to time because that tells me that the people that are producing said sauce know exactly what they're doing. It's kind of like playing music. Anybody can play fast, but in order to play slow, you really have to have some technical ability. You have to have there has to be some artisticness that comes out in being able to play it like that. So I feel the same way when it comes to ingredients and dishes. If you can make a little speak for a lot, it truly shows that your artistic ability is coming out in said sauce. So let's go ahead and give this a Taylor Swift. We're going to shake it up. Shake it up. See what the nose says on this one. Wow. Okay. Definitely hit with a habanero smell. Incredibly so. Wow. It's almost like the consistency is very... It's a lot thicker than I would have thought. And it smells very sweet. Very sweet. Sweeter than the maple syrup smell, which oddly enough. Okay. See what the pourability is like here. And cleanse my palate one more time here. Wow. Beautiful sugariness in the tip. Goes straight into a habanero flavor. You can taste the green chilies right behind the habanero flavor, but the habanero is definitely the star of the show. Unique, sweet. Oh yeah, I can see this being used on breakfast all day, every day. The heat level is decent. As far as the heat level, we're definitely talking about at least a 4 or 5, if not maybe a little bit higher. For a non-chili head, you're definitely looking at something that's probably a 7 or 8. So it'll get you. But what a great, it beautifully brings out that natural. Habaneros have a sweetness to them in and of themselves as a raw pepper. There's definitely some sweetness that comes out naturally. It's a very unique. It's that sweet heat almost, which is why a lot of people will use habaneros in sweet heat sauces. It pairs very well. It works very well. It is able to capture flavors really well as far as balance. That's really yummy. I give that a solid 8 out of 10. Nothing wrong with that. Me personally, I'd love to see some kind of acidity in there, like if there was some lime juice or maybe even some orange to make that pop a little bit more. But other than that, that's like my only complaint. That's the only reason why I'm saying it's not a 10 out of 10 for me. But it's a really enjoyable sauce. Really nice, sweet as sauce, sweet habanero. This is a great product. You should definitely check this out. Sweet as sauce, sweet habanero, made for Sweet As Waffles by Funky's Sauce Factory. Love their label work. They're definitely putting in some effort on the label work. Love to see that. Love to see stuff that's different like that. Yeah, can't go wrong with that. Wow. Next up, I met these people at what was it? Rock and Wings Festival that happened out here in Georgia, about 2 hours away from me. And was able to meet a couple different companies. We've been able to try most of them. I think I have one more company that I'll be trying next week from there. But Boot Likker, these guys, they play in a rock band. I don't know what the rock band is called, but they play in a band and going from bar to bar, doing tours like that. They got tired. Were eating wings all the time, and they kind of got tired of the old classic wing sauce. So they decided we're gonna make our own wing sauce, and we're gonna use it using liquor. So Boot Likker was born. This one right here is called Thunderbird Wing Sauce. Ingredients are going to be hot sauce, tequila, garlic, salted butter, all-purpose flour, pickled jalapeno, and sodium benzoate. This is Georgia grown. And you can find these guys at bootlikker.com. They are also on Facebook. But this should be like think of like a classic wing sauce kicked up a little bit with some tequila and some other spices. So those other ones got my nose running a little bit. Cleanse my palate one more time here. You definitely get that tequila sharpness as far as the kind of like azul kind of like flavor profile. It's not sweet, but it's not. It's unique in flavor composition as far as it's tequila. It's very apparent that the tequila is in there. Not as far as like an alcoholic burn, but the smell of what tequila is. Go ahead and see what the pourability is like. Classic wing sauce pourability. It's not too thick, but it's not too thin either. Cheers. So you get the butteriness right away. You get the flavor of the tequila. You definitely get a little bit of the jalapeno flavor. Think of this as more as a more refined, like Frank wing sauce. That tequila is a great contrast in that. It's bright, yet it's buttery. It's a little bit thicker than a vinegar-based sauce. Can't go wrong with that. Unique. I would definitely recommend trying this. This is a solid like 7.5 out of 10. It's different. It's got a nice little burn to it. I'd probably say it's like a nice little 2.5 or 3 out of 10 for a chili head. Definitely something like probably like a 5 for a non-chili head. So there's something there for sure. But it's exactly what you want from a classic buttery wing sauce. That's the exact kind of burn that you want. You don't want it too overpowering, but you want it a little kick in the mouth to let you know that it's there. So can't go wrong with that. This is Boot Likker Thunderbird wing sauce. Love the label work. Different, stands out. Boot Likker sauces. Very cool. Very cool company. Nice people. I believe I spoke with the owner's wife or girlfriend, and she was very nice. Walked us through all the sauces. Very personable. Loved the story. Yeah, a lot of good things come out of necessity when you're eating a lot of wings and you get tired of old wing sauces. You make your own. Nothing wrong with that. So, love that storyline that comes from Boot Likker sauces. Next up, we've got a jam from Death Spiral Pepper Sauce Co. Love these guys. Was sent a plethora of... What's up, Chase? Was sent a plethora of jams and spices, or just straight pepper pow. If you don't know, pow is straight peppers dehydrated and ground up into a powder. Kicks a punch. We reviewed the Bayou Mama in here, and it lit me up. It was very delicious. So this right here is a strawberry and fig pepper jam. Oh my gosh. The last jam that I tried on here and I reviewed, it was absolutely delectable. Great flavor, exactly what you want with a little bit of kick. I can tell you right now, just smelling this, it's straight up strawberry and fig. It smells so amazing. Not too overly sugared. Exactly what you want. The consistency is absolutely beautiful. It's almost like an apple butter consistency, which I like that in the jam. I don't want there to be too much pectin in it to where I got to stir it around a little bit. This is perfect. It clasps to the spoon. And this is like perfect consistency in my opinion. This is beautiful. I also love, and hopefully the camera can catch that, I love that you can see the bits. There's strawberry seeds, there's the fig in there. Cheers. That's so beautiful. The way... So you have strawberry being the star of the show, and then you have an underlying fig. Fig's a very, like, it's not earthy, but it's not like, it's almost like stone fruits to where it's not super sharp as far as the sugariness. So the way that the fig plays with the strawberries very well, it's like they're doing their own little dance together. Strawberry's the star of the show, but you can definitely tell that the fig is in there. This is so, I could like eat this whole jar. The texture is beautiful. It's absolutely phenomenal. The spice is there, but it's not crazy. We haven't gotten up to the crazy spicy jams that he sent me, so we will get there. But this is absolutely beautiful. This is, put this on an English muffin, put this on your waffles, eat it straight, eat it with some peanut butter. That's like one of my like treats I like to do. If I'm gonna eat something sweet, I'll take a little bit of jam and add it with some peanut butter and just eat it like that, like almost like goober jelly. The texture is so perfect, it's crazy. This is a 10 out of 10. So far, the jams have been a solid 10 out of 10. Like, I literally couldn't make, like, the right acidity in there to accentuate the natural flavors. The perfect amount of spice in there to not overpower the flavors that you're already putting inside of the jam, but enough to let you know and accentuate them. This is beautiful. Strawberry and fig pepper jam. You can't go wrong with that. Death Spiral Pepper Sauce Co. You're killing it. I seriously have not had better spicy pepper jams in my life. And so far, the two that I reviewed on the show are definitely top two that I've ever had. So you're doing something right, that's for sure. 10 out of 10. Spice levels maybe a 1.5, 2 out of 10. Nothing crazy, just enough to accentuate the natural flavors that are already in the jam. That's an amazing jam right there. Strawberry and fig, beautiful combination, beautiful combination. Well, it's that time of the episode. We're gonna do the spicy sermon. And I'm gonna take this right out of my favorite NFL coach's book, Mr. Jim Harbaugh, for the Los Angeles Chargers. I was just watching, as I was getting ready for the show, I was watching an interview with one of our cornerbacks, Tarheeb Steele, and he told a story about Jim Harbaugh, and he inputs a lot of life lessons and such into the players on a daily basis, and one of them really spoke to me, and it's something that I do on a daily basis, and hopefully this can help you on your day-to-day. He told the players that he woke up, he was staring at the ceiling at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and he realized there's no other day like today. There's no other day like today. And now it might seem like a small, concept, but it's very large, in my opinion. There's no other day like today. You don't get another today. This is the only one that you get. So what are you going to do with it? Are you going to make the most of it? Are you gonna complain? Are you gonna have one thing ruin that whole day? Or are you gonna take advantage of being gifted this day that only comes around once? And are you gonna put in your full effort? Are you gonna achieve something today, whether it's small or whether it's large? But are you gonna put forward your best effort to take advantage of the gift that is today? Think about that. Think about that every day that you wake up. There's only one of these. What am I going to do to make today worth it? It's already worth it because I'm already here. But what effort am I going to put forth into today to either propel me into the future, tomorrow's today, what am I going to do today to really make today worth it? And I charge all my viewers, make today worth it. Think about that. It's your days. It's incredible how drastically that will change your point of view on that day. Just wake up and think, I only get one of these, and I already got it. So what am I going to do with it? Take full advantage of it. Build yourself up. Propel yourself into tomorrow. And do something beautiful with this beautiful gift that we've been given that is today. Well, it's that time of the episode. I hope everybody had a wonderful time watching the show. Please don't forget to share, subscribe, follow Church of Hot Sauce. You can find us on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube under Pepper Bay LOF. You can find me on Instagram under Church of Hot Sauce. A lot of changes coming up. Like I said, I've been saying that the last couple weeks, but there definitely are some changes coming up. Got some great product coming down the line. It's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, let all your friends know. Follow me on YouTube. Hit that like, subscribe button. And as always, I appreciate the support and the friendship that I get over this show. So, hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Sunday afternoon on April 13th. And I'll be seeing y'all next Sunday. Same time, same place, same Church of Hot Sauce. Pepper Bay out. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys.